Good evening and welcome to the news. First, the headlines. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma inspects indoor stadium at Polo, says it will become Northeast's biggest stadium when completed. BJP confident of retaining power at the centre in 2024. Meghalaya Minister A.L. Hek says party to field candidates in both Shillong and Tura Lok Sabha seats. Meghalaya government mulls adopting CBSE syllabus in state schools, says Education Minister Rakam Sangma. G20 delegates visit Sora on exposure trip. Meghalaya and its beauty mesmerizes the visitors. The news in detail. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma has said that when completed, the multipurpose indoor stadium at Polo Grounds will be the largest multipurpose indoor stadium in the entire northeastern region. Sangma, who inspected the ongoing upgradation, renovation and improvement of JN Sports Complex indoor stadium and first ground at Polo today, said the indoor stadium will have all the facilities to hold multiple games from basketball, squash, badminton to table tennis and volleyball. According to him, work is on in full speed. The foundation was laid recently and it will take a bit more time to complete, but I am happy with the progress of the work, Sangma said.
Indoor stadium that is coming up, a multi-purpose indoor stadium, which when completed will be the largest multi-purpose indoor stadium in the entire Northeast region. And this particular indoor stadium will have all facilities from basketball, indoor basketball, squash, badminton, multi-purpose halls for table tennis, volleyball. So all different kind of activities will be possible here.
Senior BJP leader and Cabinet Minister Alexander Lalu Hek has exuded confidence of BJP retaining power at the centre after 2024 general elections, even as he informed that his party would field candidates in both Shillong and Tura Lok Sabha seats. Stating that Narendra Modi would remain Prime Minister for another term, he called upon the state electorate to vote for a strong national party like BJP. Hek also stated that coalition partners in the MDA too, such as NPP and UDP, will also be fielding their candidates in the parliamentary elections as they had done in the past.
So BJP, being the national party, is going to set up for the parliament elections, both for the one Shillong parliamentary constituency and the two Tura parliamentary constituency. The BJP is going to set up the candidate. Anybody contesting, whether it's a state elections or a parliament election, everybody wants to win the elections. I think everybody will put up candidate. I saw that NPP also, they said that they will put up candidate. I saw the UDP also, they said they will put up the candidate because they have been putting all through all the elections the candidate. Even the last concluded state election also, all the party, they had set up their own candidate to fight each other on the MDA partners.
The Meghalaya government is planning to adopt the curriculum in line with the Central Board of School Education syllabus in the state. Indicating this, Education Minister Rakang Sangma said that this may not be the whole CBSE pattern, but state will adopt certain sections from it which suits the state education scenario. He informed that the government is in the process of implementing the state education policy. According to the minister, the government is also planning to build more infrastructure facilities and employ quality teachers to attract students to schools, as he thinks this will cut the dropout rate.
We are on the process of implementation. On top of that, because we have the national education policy has also come in, so we are not able to implement all of one echo, but we are on the process. We can say both, because not whole of the education policy, national education policy is a very vast, comprehensive things. So I think state has designed in such a way that it suits our state education environment. So on top of that, we are incorporating from national education policy.
Maukan legislator Bantidor Lingdor, who is also the advisor to the state government for agriculture and farmers' welfare, recently held a meeting with Broomstick traders at his office chamber. Addressing the participants, he urged them not to squeeze the farmers by buying the produce at cheap rates. This meeting was held after Broomstick farmers from Rasong and adjoining areas complained to him about dipping of rates of Broomstick even after the state government had recognized it as a forest product. Lingdo informed that even though the traders agreed to hike the price of Broomstick, but all will depend on the push and pull of the market.
Naruba platip nila ulang marap yusinsa nagajing baros kata gitu pemarla terus besar kudo kino rap lay kemen dari kejaran hat minta stio bangawan sport asam berstai mulan kino rap kipun so bagi dan kino rap nakeleng di Jakarta ki before ni na tega pulang yang abangan simnya kanika benta perkanika lenti bangan khot iki niki nong khayi sensa ko jela juni namang laju khot tang iki minswa hadin bala long marap no khot iki baya katak ke bak shit siu lo shata baki ba shit siu support council no ba katak perung no support kinorap juni nang mo kudor nusunsa.
The West Khasi Hills District Administration yesterday handed over emergency response kits to 100 trained Apada Mitra volunteers of the district at a program organized by the District Disaster Management Authority (DDMA) at Nongstoin College, Nongpendeng, Nongstoin. Besides others, the program was attended by Additional Deputy Commissioner cum CEO DDMA West Khasi Hills District H.K. Thaba as the chief guest. In his address, Thaba urged the volunteers to share the knowledge in life-saving skills gained through the training programs with their family and community members whenever their services are necessitated. The high-profile delegates visiting the Shillong city for the G20 Precursor event over a period of 2 days have been mesmerized by Meghalaya and its beauty, including its picturesque town, Shillong, and Sora. The delegates visited different places in Sora, namely Mokkodok, and then the Arwa Cave on an exposure trip on Tuesday. The delegates also made a trip to Nokalikai Falls, Mausmai Cave, Nosnithiang Falls, and Thangkrang Park. The delegates were impressed by what they witnessed besides the hospitality and cuisines provided in the state. Doordarshan Meghalaya spoke to some of the delegates to elicit their experience.
Oh, this is amazing. You know, we are working on the future like this seminar was on space. So building rockets, building satellites, and sending humanity out of the Earth. And here we are just getting back to the past and see how deep we are linked to this Earth. And Meghalaya is maybe the beginning of all that story. So fantastic and a great experience. Thank you, Meghalaya.
I have enjoyed very much the place and the beauty of what we have seen. The people have been wonderful. Yesterday night also we had a cultural program which for me was quite outstanding because it was very different from everything else I had seen in other parts of India. And it was just very unique, very authentic, a lot of it coming from the local tribes of Meghalaya.
And a quick look at the weather report now. The maximum temperature recorded was 29.1 degrees Celsius, the minimum 18.3 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity in the morning was 39%, while that in the evening fell to 31%. No rainfall was recorded. Light to moderate rain is very likely at a few places. That's the forecast for tomorrow. Our news bulletin is also available live on our YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. In addition to watching on television, viewers may visit the DD News Shillong YouTube channel to tune into our daily bulletin. And another look at the headlines before we wind up. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma inspects indoor stadium at Polo, says it will become Northeast's biggest stadium when completed. BJP confident of retaining power at the centre in 2024, Meghalaya Minister A.L. Hek says party to field candidates in both Shillong and Tura Lok Sabha seats. Meghalaya government mulls adopting CBSE syllabus in state schools, says Education Minister Rakkam Sangma. And G20 delegates visit Sora on exposure trip. Meghalaya and its beauty mesmerizes the visitors. Well, viewers, that's all we have in this edition of the Bulletin. Join us again tomorrow evening for more news and updates.